Everyone, so I am here today to finally do the package opening. I was about to say box opening for my Alice's Collections order. I actually was supposed to do this yesterday, but yesterday was just such a bad day. I can't even express to you how bad it was. I only had one saving grace from yesterday, and I'm actually going to show that in another video because I feel very happy about something that I had been really on the fence about for a very long time. It was one of my dolls, and I'll show you in another video. But yeah, I did get this yesterday from the post office after. Sometimes I wonder about my postman because I was in line getting my package, and I told them I had received no slip for this package. It just said they had attempted delivery when I checked the tracking, and that they had left a slip, but I didn't get one. And it turns out that I was in line with a couple other people who had the same thing happen to them from the same post office. And I'm starting to think that my postman just didn't even try. And I know that sounds horrible to say. I know that sounds bad to say, but the weather has been so kind of up and down, kind of crappy here. So I'm starting to think he just was like, just never mind, I don't want to deal with this, and just didn't deliver anything that day, because I should have had, and I'm going to show you this in this video because I want to show you my girls in these items. In here is the eyes for my Unoa Lusis, and my Dulce Elsa, and my Dulce Elsa's dress that I hope actually fits her, because I had to get, not had to, but I had it custom to her measurements. So, yeah, so I'll be showing that, but I had been waiting for my Unoa Lusis' wig that I had ordered her. I ordered her a kind of, it's for right now temporary, but it's growing on me, so who knows if it will. I decided lilac is, I decided lilac was her hair color. And I built pretty much everything around that concept. And I'm glad it worked out. It really did. I can't wait to show you. But yeah, I had ordered her temporary wig, and it was sent out, last Friday, and she had sent it on really nice shipping, so I should have got it Monday, and it did not show up, and it didn't show up Tuesday, it showed up Wednesday. I just really think because of the weather he just slacked, and that's a horrible thing to say, but I feel that way. So the bag, and I got another one of these. What's so funny is I actually don't even really need these, because when I first joined the hobby, I bought a whole box of the I was about to say Mr. Super Clean. I know why I was going to say that, but Mr. Clean versions of these, and I have yet to use like more than a third of one block, and there's like 4 blocks in there. I just don't use them a lot because my dolls, weirdly enough, they don't really get dirty. They get, like, from time to time a little bit of dust on them because my house is just dusty. But they don't get, like, to the point where I have to rub stains off, which is nice, but but yeah, it means I have an overabundance, as it were, of those cleaning blocks. So yeah. So here are what I'm guessing are the, oh my god, they're so taped up, are the eyes. To keep with how my Chloe is, I got her 12mm eyes. I decided to get that for my, I did not just do that. 1 second. They just flipped right out of my hand. Yeah, that was awesome. I am the best at package openings. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, in keeping with that, I decided to order my other girls the same size. Now, mind you, that may have been a bad idea. The reason why that may have been a bad idea, my Dulce Elsa has very big, just eye holes. She has large eyes. She just does. So there, I probably should have went to 14mm for her. But worst case scenario, for a bit, she'll have to have the eye putty showing. It shouldn't be that big a deal. But I really did want them all to have the same size eyes. If only because I didn't want one to stick out like a sore thumb, I guess. But we'll go, you never know. I mean, it may not be as big a difference as I'm thinking in my head. So, yeah. So what I ended up buying was a pair of green and a pair of blue. And I decided whoever looked better in one, the other one would get the other. Did that make any sense? I don't know if it did. But since ordering them, I have decided that my Unoa Lusis is going to get the green eyes. And they're blind eyes. And that's because, if you didn't know, these characters are vampires. And if you also did not know, my vampire characters all have pupilless eyes. So it's so hard to show these, because they're so super wrapped. And I don't want to, like, drop them. Okay, we're good. I dropped a baggie, not them. They're so tiny, oh god. But, oops, whoa, forgot where the camera was. But those are the green ones. They don't look very green in the camera, but they are a light, kind of candy apple green, like a lime green-ish. And I figured that'd go with my Unoa Lusis super well with how I styled her. And then the blue eyes, I thought, would look more classic, like classy against her, my someone else's blonde hair. But she has since become not blonde. Exactly. She's kind of like a dirty blonde, but not the, I wanted her to have like pale blonde hair. But I think these will still go because they're that kind of blue that's just nice. And you know what? It looks like the pupils are a little bit bigger, which, yeah, they are. Oh, I think, I don't know. I think the pupils on these are bigger, but they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be the same size, but maybe what happened was on these, let me see. Yeah, they say 12mm. They're just bigger. That's weird, isn't it? Like, you can even probably see it. The difference. See? The blue is just far bigger. But that may actually work out for me. But they say they're 12mm, so we'll go with it. And if it just looks too odd, then I will contact them and be like, look, I think these might be the wrong size. But what's so funny is the eyes themselves seem exactly the same size. It's the pupils that seem different. Nope. My cat's playing with one of my doll's feet. So, yeah, I think they actually are the same size. The pupils are just different. So, I hope that works out. If not, then, you know, I can probably find pupilless blue eyes somewhere else. So, here's the highlight of it. The black dress that I was supposed to... Stop, Jolie, stop. He's being a mess. This is the black dress that I've wanted for my Doll's Own Elsa ever since I thought of the concept for her. So, even before I had her. But it's... At the time... I have since lost track of what is actually expensive in this hobby since that time. But at the time I was like, oh, this dress is too expensive. And then I actually got her. Here's the headdress. Headdress. Which I don't know if I'll use because I do like the headband I put on her. It's from the last video if you saw that one. But when I got her, since the box opening was just so disappointing, I just literally talked myself out of getting this dress for her. But I finally got it for her, and I really hope it fits and looks nice. It's just a, as you can see, it's just like a gothic kind of Lolita-esque. I mean, she's not going to be full-on gothic Lolita, as I have discovered. She's just not. The reason why is because to pull it off I feel like I would need a lot more elements. And I also just like the way she is. I kind of like her style being sort of a mix between Gothic Lolita and Stevie Nicks. If you know Stevie Nicks, then maybe you'll understand. Kind of like that. So here's the full thing. Isn't it so pretty? Oh my god. So yeah, this is the dress I've always wanted for. And you can see and of course the detailing on the front. It looks like it ties in the back, which is awesome because that means it'll cinch in for her waist. So I had nothing to worry about in that aspect, I guess. I didn't know it tied in the back though. But had I known, I probably would have just not custom ordered it. But I'm kind of glad I did because maybe it'll feel a little better. But we shall see. So I'm going to pause this video. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this dress. You don't even know, guys. You don't even know. You don't even know. I've wanted this dress for her for so long. And I'm so glad I just went for it. I'm glad. Definitely. I mean, it was what, $50? And yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're like, that's not expensive. What the hell are you talking about? It isn't, in comparison to a lot of other clothes out there. But yeah, after the box opening, there was just no way. But now that she has a character, I really wanted her to have it. So I'm going to pause this video, put in their eyes, put this dress on her, and we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck, and hopefully it all works out. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. That took way longer than expected. I don't know why I thought it would just take like, you know, a good 15 minutes, but no, that took about an hour. Yeah, it was weird. First I had to examine the eyes some more, and in examining the eyes some more, I realized that the blue ones had to be 14 millimeter. Those are marked 12. They are 14, but in putting them in, I don't know what. I'm going to live with them for a little bit, see if I like them. If I do not, it is an easy fix. To be perfectly honest, what I'll probably do is go past like a place like Mint on Card or Denver Doll, see if they have 12 millimeter in this color, and just have it shipped from them and keep these. Because to be perfectly honest, I personally can't have enough eyes. I know like some people have enough eyes to be like, I'm drowning in eyes, but I like to have a lot of options available, especially since I keep getting into different sizes, you know, like different size dolls. So, but I don't know, I kind of like them in her, but I think she definitely could go down to 12 millimeter. So let me show you my girl. You guys don't understand. I cried a little bit because, oh my god. This dress, let me tell you, first of all, I want to thank Alice's Collection so much. Oops, I undid her bow. I want to thank Alice's Collection so much because I absolutely, this was definitely made to her size. And because it fits snugly and not like super snug, like impossible snug or anything like that, but definitely snug enough where it's like, this was definitely made for her rather than made for a different size doll. She just happened to fit into it. It's definitely made for her. Look, I mean, like look at her. Look at it on her. You can barely see her hand, but there is her dress all on. Like the top fits perfectly. Like this bow that's in the back is tied just because those are there. They're not tied to keep it snug, which is awesome. And then there's it as close as I can get it without it being crazy. And then there is her eyes. And as you can see, I can see it, but I definitely think she could get away with 12 millimeter like my other girls. I want her to have the same size eyes, but she can get away with these for a bit, but I think the iris is a little too big. But there she is in her dress, and it's nice and just, it's full at the bottom. I'm in love with this dress. I'm in love with it. I think it's amazing. And another thing that took so long is that I hot glue suited her neck because it kept popping down. And I keep forgetting that this wig is actually not her size. It's one size up, because it's not an 8'9", but I think her head is like could take a 6'7", but this is a 7'8". I keep forgetting that, so I'll probably pull out one of my wig caps, but I wanted her to be as mobile as possible, so I hot glue swayed her neck during the intermission and put this on her, and she just looks great. She looks exactly how I wanted her to, and it's so pleasing. And I love the sleeves on this dress. I love that you can just see her hands poking out, and they must have definitely made this for her. I mean, if the top wasn't evident enough, which it is, because it fits her exact. And if you don't know about her, she's on the Doll Zone, the second newest body. Like, there's a newer body that has the mobility joint in the thigh. She does not have that mobility joint. She has the, is it Anson body? So she's hippie, and she has a smaller chest, and way smaller than most MSDs. So that's why I know, like, they actually paid attention. But also in the arms. Her arms are weirdly long. And it's always a problem I've had with her, because, like, you put her arms down to her side and it looks so weird. But in this dress, the length is perfect. And so I think they actually paid attention. I'm so happy. So there she is in her dress. And I didn't put the headpiece on. I tried it, but with this wig, it looked odd to me. If she had like a straight synthetic wig, it'd probably look better. But with the fur wig, it wasn't working out so well. So she's going to keep this for a while. So yeah, I think if I put one of my wig caps on and then put this on, it'll keep it more in place. Put this back on. So I'm going to do that next. But isn't she, oh, she's just, oh, I'm so happy with her. I wish I had done this sooner. I really wish I had gotten her together sooner. But then again, she had no character, and who knows what I would have come up with her, and maybe the character I would have come up with would have been worse, or just not what it is now. And I like what I'm developing for her now. So that's my girl Belladonna, who is kind of Gothic Aaliyah, but like Stevie Nicks is also. Now next is my Unoa Lusis, who, as I mentioned, she has a face up. Did I mention it? Well, if I didn't, she has a face up. I surprised myself by doing her face up like immediately. But not only did I do her face up immediately, I forgot to tell anyone it was finished. So I ended up posting a picture of her on my Tumblr and with my other girls, with my Chloe and with my Elsa here. And I ended up posting a picture. We were like, her face up looks really nice. I'm like, what are you talking about? I did not show you her face up, did I? So yeah. So I had not shown anyone her face up before, just like sprouting it in a random picture. So yeah, she has a face up. So yeah, here she is with face up and a new lilac wig. And put your friggin' head up. There we go. So there she is. She has a face up that, let's see. You can kind of see it. It's not focusing, but you can vaguely see it. Can't you? I hope. Anyway, there she is with the green eyes in. And I actually really like them. And with the hair and all the bright clothes, it really works for her. And I'm showing you again a close-up of her face, because yes, face up, and I really like it. I didn't think I would. When I first finished it, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know if I like it. And I felt really sad, and I almost wiped it. But I actually really like it. I really like it, the hair, because of the orange, I guess I put. And if you see the heart, it's funny about the heart on her cheek, because I actually had, I don't know what I did. I can't remember what I did, but I actually messed up the sealant, like right there. I think I was trying to get like a piece of dust off or something, and I just accidentally went too crazy. You know, sometimes you do. And so I was trying to fix it, and it kept just not working out. So I was like, oh, what should I do? But it turned out during the final layer you couldn't really see it anyway. But then I was like, you know what I miss? I miss having a doll with a heart on the cheek, because Elia used to have that, and she's gonna be in the next video. But I missed having that, so I was like, let me try a heart and see if I like it. And I ended up really liking it. She looks so cute and just kind of not out there, but I wanted her face up not to be like as run-of-the-mill as usual. So I don't know, I just really like it. So here's my girl and my other girl, and they both are coming together so nicely. All my girls in this storyline are coming together much more nice than I thought they would. I think part of it is that I'm trying to do this new concept of mine where I actually focus on my current dolls. And I've mentioned that before, that like I've been trying to do that, kind of failing, but I am now really trying to actively do it, and it's been really working out for me in terms of just, I don't know, I've just been enjoying the dolls I have and really trying to put care into them and try and get them where I like them. And it's a nice feeling, a very satisfied feeling, because I feel so satisfied and overwhelmed right now, because this dress, I probably will not be over this dress for a long while, like, but here they are, and I enjoy that all three of them so far have different styles. And I wonder how my fourth girl is going to be, but we'll see. I haven't ordered her yet, but I have some possibilities for the new Bella, so we'll see how that works out. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, so I will go. Thank you so much if you watched, and yeah, I guess I would recommend Alice's collections for if you want them to sew by measurement, so that is very helpful for odd-sized dolls. Just run it past them, I guess, because this dress worked out great. I'm going to try and order some stuff for Elia and who else? Maybe just her for right now, just to give it another try and give them her measurements and see how that works out, because yeah, it worked out so well. But anyway, let me go. I have one more video to do, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.